How are we doing, guys? Uh-oh, hold on. I gotta turn off my Dune phone so I don't have to hear myself. What's up, Rob? What's up, Brian? What's up, Mark? Where are you going? No. Not until Rowdy finds something that I would consider okay. What's up, Ken? Okay. Jeez Louise. So what we got going on? Did anyone have anything fun happening? I know I do. Our break last night took us 4 hours. 4 hours. So, Jared. 4 hours to open that case of Donruss last night. Phew. But it was fun. You know, that first case I always fanboy a lot. All right, so before we get into it too much, what's up, Beth? So here's what's going to happen with the mystery random. Here's what I can tell you about the mystery random. The mystery random has 2 autos in it. One from, hold on one sec. Let me tell these guys to bring it down. Hey. Yep. You know I'm live, right? I can hear you guys screaming bloody murder. We'll get to that later. So, for the mystery random, for every team or spot, every line that you filled, you get 1 spot. So Beth, for example, filled 3 different lines, so she'll have 3 different chances at the random. There are 24 total spots in any one of the given breaks. And so what we'll do is when we get done with the break itself, then we will have the random for the mystery stuff. One of the mystery items is this. That is the only thing I'm going to show you. The rest of it will be sent to you, but there is another autograph. There's another autograph in there. I will tell you that it may or may not involve, well, part of this is going to be that stuff from that spot that went unpaid. So there's 4 stacks of Astros in there. There's another autograph of someone else in there, and so we're going to be giving that away. We're going to do it today. We're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it Saturday. So that'll be fun. And this was so weird today. I'm just going to get into it. It was so weird today that I did the first wave, right? Tomorrow, Jerry, you'll have 2 more chances. We're going to have mystery. We're going to have giveaways tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow and Saturday. So then I was doing all you could get is $1. I don't even understand what that means. So anyway, so I did the first wave, right? And then I was like, man, there's no way we have 11 teams left. There's no way this thing died. So we sat there for like 2 minutes, and I was waiting. I was like, man, this is kind of silly. Oh well, you know, it is what it is. So I got up, I walked away, I came back, I refreshed it, and all of a sudden there was this big long list of names, and I'm like, what is going on here? Clayton Kershaw. And so we had to jump in and bum rush it. So for some reason we had some kind of a something not update on Facebook, right, which was weird. So then I had to jump in and what's skipping a bit? My voice, the feed. Two of those. So we had to. So I had to bum rush it. What's up, Sean? How are you today? Did I say hi to everybody? Said hi to Ken. That's because I got a hit for you, Ken, and I had to make it. I mean, for Rob, for you, and so I had to make the feed jump so you didn't see it. It was a Pete Alonso autograph superfractor, and I purposely made the feed skip because I wanted to own that card. Gio Urshela. So that Pete Alonso superfractor that I just pulled will be mine forever. So anyway, so like I said, we're going to have giveaways tomorrow. We're going to have giveaways Saturday. Why not? It's always fun to do it. It's my last 2 cases of this product after today. We're going to get through it all and give away some free stuff in the process. I say more power to us. And then we're also going to do a case of, I think we'll do a case of Donruss. I'll be honest with you, my expectations for Donruss were very low. And after opening that case last night, I wasn't happy with sitting there for 4 hours doing it. But I was more impressed with the product than I thought I would be. Which is why initially we set everything up just to take it all to eBay, but I do have an extra case. What's up, Jose? So do we have enough interest to do a case of a PYT case of Donruss? I know I got a couple messages. I know Kevin Graham said he wanted in on the live. Is that something you guys are interested in, or do I just eBay it and be done with it? So that we then we move on to what is it? What's next? I know what's next. Hold on. Let me think here. Opening day. Opening day, low end, price-wise, which is good. Low end, price-wise, which is good. We pulled one last night. Jose. If I'd have known you wanted it, I would have snuck it out of there for you and given it to you. I didn't know you wanted it. Should have told me ahead of time. But we did pull one. It was a triple patch auto. Triple patch auto. Which was pretty cool. I would have been as happy if we'd have pulled some chicken feathers. That would have been cool. And I'm just going to say, thank goodness we're not going to do another full case break tonight. I have 8 extra boxes that we're going to do. And then Friday and Saturday will be full casers and 2 breaks. That was work. I got to pick up my speed. And you know what? But honestly, yesterday I was so beat by the time I had honestly the night before got 2 hours sleep. I was so beat heading into that break. I was surprised I made it through it. And then I muted Mandy. Did you guys see that yesterday? I muted Mandy. Oh my lord, the hell that I caught for the rest of that break. She was texting me, messaging me. It was so much fun. I don't regret it still. I will not regret it. It was that much fun. What's up, Tom? How's it going? I don't regret it. But then I pulled her an autograph and all was forgiven. I pulled her an autograph and all was forgiven. Woo! But she lit me up for a while. And I laughed the entire time. I think that made her more angry, is that I laughed about it the whole time I was doing it. So anyone have anything fun going on today, this fine and beautiful Thursday in the greatest country in the world? I know what I have going on today. We're about a third of the way through shipping everything from yesterday. I have to say that the box thing is working out fantastically well. Fantastically well. It has, yeah, I got it for 300 seconds, Garrick, and she was ticked. Oh my Lord, she was angry. I've never had somebody threaten me that many times in one sitting. What's up, Brian? I mean, she was texting me over and over and over. I finally had to give my wife the phone and tell her to take over responding to her. At some point, I'm going to do it again just for fun. See what happens. I don't regret it. Oh, look at that. LeMahieu. Silver. Yankees on the board. DJ LeMahieu, silver. I like it. She might be, but she's got to get in the house. She ain't going to be able to get in the house. And I fully exercise my Second Amendment rights. I'll kneecap her. You hear that, Mandy? I'm going to kneecap you. Better not show up at my door. It was all good by the end. And it was a lot of grief on her part. Giving me grief. And like I said, as much grief as I give everybody else, I got to be able to take it too, so I did. I let her have her say. Got to listen to my Giants a little bit today. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Got to listen to my Giants today for a little while. I think they lost. So I'm practicing for the regular season. I got to get my laptop set up with my other TV so I can watch while we're breaking. That will make me happy. Yeah, so anyway, the box thing is working out. So what actually we did is the first wave of things that I packaged, we didn't put them in team bags first before we put them in there. And then I thought, why am I not putting these at least in team bags before I put them in the box so that way they're not loose? I don't know why I was so dumb. So we did that on the second wave, and then I was like, man, this works great. Ooh, look at that. Alvarez. So I think we are going to stick with it. But then Priority Mail hasn't sent me any my typical padded flat rate envelopes. And so I'm about out of those, so I had to go begging down at the post office, which isn't far, less than a mile. And I think we're going to have to go beg every day so we can make it through this weekend and hope that they get them to us quickly. Or I'll be in trouble. I will be in Top Ramen because I'll have to ship everything in Priority Mail boxes, and that's going to be way more expensive. Really, Contreras. But it was nice. We pulled that Pete Alonso It was actually polar bear. It says polar bear on the card, on the 1 of 1. Well, printing plate. I'll call it a printing plate, even though it is a 1 of 1. So that was kind of cool. And Roger Clemens, which was really very surprising to me. And we pulled a Yordan Alvarez. And then we pulled some guy for the Rays. Some guy that everybody was like talking about this guy. I never heard of this guy. I think you pronounce his name Sugo. Is that how you pronounce it? Susugo? I don't know anything. But there was some dude, and he was like messaging me, and oh, did I get any? He got 2. But man, oh mother McCree, I never heard of this guy. For all the hype, you guys know what I'm talking about? Anyone know? First is Christian Walker, 571. Is he some big prospect? I can't believe I didn't hear of it. You heard of him, Mark? I've never heard of the guy. It's a little embarrassing, I guess, that I haven't, but whatever. Nah, nothing cool yet. Just a Yankees silver. That's not cool. It's the Yankees. So we'll crack this case and we'll set up for eBay tonight. Half case break. So this is all rollover shipping now. So if you guys do decide to buy into eBay at all, make sure you're waiting for your invoices. Do not overpay on shipping. The stuff people bought in yesterday is, like I said, it'll be done and shipped today. But that does not, none of that counts for a weekend rollover. But we are into weekend rollover now. And that's a lot of Don Russ being open in the next 3 days. I need to do a video, Ken. I keep telling myself to do one. But all the eBay and Facebook shipping roll over. So if you, like tonight, if you didn't buy in today, well, it's free shipping, so it doesn't make a difference. But all eBay, yeah. If you buy a team, that counts toward one team for shipping for Facebook. If you buy, eBay. If you buy 2 teams in Facebook, if you came in and you bought 2 teams today, then you'll be shipping free for the rest of the weekend. Well, I like tips too. I like tips. I got a video I have to do of the cards and things that people, and I really am trying to get to it. Man, it's just so busy right now. And then I like to do this thing called sleep. And then once I wake up, then I'm like, oh my Lord, I'm behind. And now I hear that all the, because of the issues with the coronavirus, all the supplies and things that come in from China, everybody's running low on them, so I had to put in extra orders for supplies. But I got it all taken care of. And I've got sleeves. I've got enough sleeves to last us for a long time, so. Top loaders, I ordered 4 more cases, and I've already got like 5 sitting here, so I think we'll be good. The only thing I'm short on are the priority mail. Boxes. Action Machado. Or priority mail bags. That's what I'm trying to say. Not when I'm my age anymore, man. I like my sleep. I run off 4 to 6 a night, and man, I slept 7 yesterday, which was great. Woke up this morning with the puppy tucked up against me, sleeping, which I have to admit is pretty cool. I wouldn't change it, but in hindsight, this is probably timing-wise not the best time for us to get puppies, but it is what it is. We have them. Getting them. Brandon Dixon for the Tigers, white. Getting them potty trained, which isn't bad. Twitchy's doing the best of the three. You know when Twitchy has to go. Nope, he's still got a Twitchy, but I think it's an eye thing. He has his next appointment with the vet. I think it's next week. But it clearly seems to be an eye thing. Since he has discharge in that eye all the time, so. But we'll get him there. He's fat. Oh my lord, he's fat. I know that woman starved him because, man, he still eats like he's never eaten before. J-Man Choi. But they are all three noticeably bigger than when we got them, which I guess they would be, but 3 for 3. Hitting the garbage can. 3 for 3, I think. Roberto Clemente, that's cool. And as much as I disliked getting the German Shepherd spayed, she's a little more docile now, which is good for the puppies because they are very aggressive with her from a puppy point of view. Yeah, that guy. How do you say his name? Two of the three of them. Yes. We average about a mini a case over what we have opened. AJ Puck is our first autograph. Oakland A's. We've averaged about a 1 per. Jeez, what are you touching me for? Scare the crap out of me.
No, okay, go smash them.
Yeah, you're fine. Everybody's eating?
Yep, have them up there eating.
Is Katie out there with them?
No, I'll pull her out right now. She just went to the bathroom.
Alright. Scare the crap out of me. Ronald Acuna Jr. Nothing worse than people walking up behind. Yeah, they are out of 100, Tom. Walking up behind you, putting their hands on your shoulders, and you aren't expecting them to. Little sucker. Yesterday we pulled Real Muto, right? I think it was Real Muto. We pulled a flip stock. We pulled a only one. We've been getting two. Frenchie. Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. Let's see, what else did we pull? Only two autos. One of them was Acuna, which was nice, and one of them was someone I don't think I ever heard of. What else did we pull? I mean, they were good. They were good what they were, but again, the names were kind of not spectacular. We did have an Alvarez. You know, Tom, that's a good question. I do not know the answer to that. I do not know the answer if they do. I'm sure someone's figured it out already, done the math and figured it all out. Cardboard Connection or one of those guys. Oh yeah, that's right. We pulled our first nickname yesterday, and it was an Astro, of course. Yep, that's good. I forgot about that, Garrett. First nickname. So they were good pulls, but just not good names. Good, you know, good inserts, not the names that we want. I only have 3 more case chances. Well, this and the other one. I did not boot you. That is a lie. I did not boot you. I put you in timeout. How are you, Mandy? Had I booted you, you wouldn't be here now saying hello to everyone. I just put you in timeout. Which, by the way, I still don't regret. So, unless you're at the front door, then I regret it. Are you at the front door? Someone just came in or left. So if you're at the front door, then I might regret it now. Booting is what happened to Johnny, not what happened to you. It was just a timeout, Dwight Smith. It was just a potty break. Should have done what Mark did and went and got a sandwich, watched a little Sports Center, come back. Intel. It's a wooden chip. It was only 300 seconds. Good Lord. Talk to Ridley about how he gets through it. That guy gets muted more than anybody. Nolan Arenado action. Only 3, and you ate up that 300 seconds texting me. What are you talking about? Messaging me. I'm going to keep all those just in case I have to call the police again. Yeah, but it was 4 hours, wasn't it? Man, it was 4 hours. Oh my Lord, it was 4 hours. It did not let up. That was 4. I'm glad that the others are half casers because, man. Nice. So we need something else now, right? We need an Arenado autograph or. Oh yeah, we pulled one of those too, didn't we, the other day? Yeah, patch. Tonight's will hopefully only be 2 hours. But the sorting and packaging last night was so much faster. So much faster. You got? Oh, you got them. Good. Good. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I did not ignore anyone for the chocolate request. I did not. I just didn't get a chance to send it out. I still have that full case sitting over there. I know there were some more requests for more chocolate, and that's fine. I don't have a problem at all with it, but I just didn't get to it this time. And there might be more pink somewhere, Mandy. If there are, I'll let you know. Boo. Four for four. You see me hit that all 4 times, Dooney? No, I haven't, Beth. No, I haven't. But thank you for bringing it up, because now we will. That's the way it works. Jim. Oh, look at this guy's name. There's Dune in there. Come on. Huh? That's my favorite Cubs player of all time. Jim Dunnigan. My favorite Mets player ever. I don't even know who he is. I don't dislike the Cubs. I just like torturing Cub fans. I don't even dislike the Dodgers all that much. I just like to torture Dodger fans. Yeah, I know. Couldn't find it somewhere else to put that stamp. Just on the... Are you kidding me? So 1 for 4 would give us 3 autos. Let's hope we do better than that. It's just fun to torture Cub fans and Dodger fans, because the Cubs won't win another World Series for more than 100 years, and the Dodgers can't win one. So what are you going to do? Guess I should finish this. What? Well, I appreciate you thinking of me anyway. That's nice. What does "here we go again" mean, Ryan? Better watch out, Ryan Reeves, because then I'll start talking bad about your team. I don't even know what your team is, to be honest with you. I think I do. For some reason, I feel like you mentioned before that you were a Braves fan, but I could be wrong on that. A lot of Braves fans running around. Pick all that up and get it in there for me.
I'm finished eating.
You're finished eating?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want me to do about it?
Nothing.
You just let me know?
Yeah.
All right. Up on the TV in the library, there's this Animal Planet thing about the different, the 7 different, oh geez. You know, you're getting old. You can't think of the word, what you're looking for anyway. The continents, and it's interesting. You and your brother can go sit down and watch that.
What?
It's in the library of the.
YouTube TV.
Yep. And it's Animal Planet. There's a picture of a little monkey.
Oh.
Looks kind of like Lincoln.
Got it.
Hey, Dooney, turn on that fan. Point it this way. So exciting. Oops. So what do you want for tomorrow's mystery giveaway? Do we want prospects? I've got prospect cards. I've got to enunciate here. Prospects. I didn't do Julio Rodriguez today because I was going through a few things and I thought, ooh, I like that idea better. Do we like rookies and prospects? Do we like veterans? What do we like? Give me some thoughts. Pete, printing plates is a good idea for if I had any. Brian likes prospects. I do too. I've got a bunch of Mojo prospects cards. Indians beat Giants 7-1. Ah, it's a sad day. It's a sad, sad day. All right, let me go through. I like rookies and prospects. Francisco Lindor, action. Maybe Saturday we'll do a big pile of, I don't know, somebody. Tatis or somebody. Rookies. Vladdy rookies. Something, I don't know. I'm gonna bet I have some more Mets. Wander Franco hanging around somewhere. Wander Franco. And those of you who have been buying with us for a while, I know I keep getting this question. Paul DeYoung, if you feel comfortable sending friends and families, that is perfectly fine. And I always appreciate it. If you don't feel comfortable with it, don't do it. I mean, that's just the bottom line for that. So it's completely and totally your call. And I'm happy either way. You know what I forgot to do today? I forgot to eat. I need to eat something. So I got that question 2 more times today. I didn't realize until after right before the break when we were doing the Dawn Rush that it was it's 3,072 cards in a case. I was like, holy cow. That is a lot. Hey Beth, I didn't ask the obvious The obvious follow-up question was, which Mays buyback did you get? What year? Luis Alvarado, Chicago White Sox. Is it autographed or unautographed? All the ones I've seen, none of the ones I've seen, I should say, have had an autograph. I thought they were autographed. Look at this thing.
Is that your feed?
Yeah. Yeah, White Circle of Death. Anyone else get the White Circle of Death? Temporarily. No auto. 1961, good year. I think it's time to have them come and run a separate line, don't you?
Probably.
A dedicated.
Dedicated line for streaming.
Yep, just for the stream. So we can start doing two streams. Daggone it. Evan Longoria, that is not what we want to see. Cleon Jones, if we get a Cleon Jones, you're saying? Cleon Jones it is. We'll pull one out. Cleon. I know. I'm with you, Ryan. I want autos too. I don't want those. If you're gonna give us a crappy little box topper, then give us some big hit we can. You know what I'm saying? Give us a flip stock Bichette and Aquino. Oh my lord, somebody would be all mad at me. Somebody would be upset. That's where I know the name from. Whenever I see baseball documentaries, I have this tendency to watch them. I have this overwhelming need, which is weird. Charlie Blackmon, high number. Another, this one is Danny Santana for the Rangers. What is that, number 3 or 4? I think number 3. Danny Santana out of 571. You know what we haven't pulled yet either? We haven't pulled one of those yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. Garrick, are you ever positive? Are you always negative about everything? Let's just try some positivity. Positivity. Coin would be awesome. stamp would be awesome. I don't even know. I don't know what I was going to say. Sometimes it goes away. Be positive. That was not a positive comment. That was a negative comment. That you were pretending, hiding in what looks like a positive comment. Matt Chapman. Yeah, I thought that was an autograph for a second. Uh-huh. Considering the toughness of this product, the traditional toughness, Bichette action. And we have done very well. I have watched other breaks, many other breaks, while I've been doing stuff. And they have, oh my lord, I've seen some rugged breaks. I'm not psychoanalyzing you. What you said says that the first half sucks and we need the second half to get better. That's what it says. I hope this is the second half means because the first half sucks. Which means it is a negative comment. Negative comment. Pala, white. We haven't pulled a significant white yet either. I need a significant white before. 100% accurate. Who's coming in and out?
It's me.
Yeah.
You could argue here. Be careful. I'm not sure if I've paid the deductible for our insurance plan or if it's a per person thing, but I got charged $265 when I paid for $50.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it almost like I didn't want to
This
go
is
to
new.
urgent care.
Why?
Because,
Wait. Hey, I'm on a live feed. Okay, I'm on a live feed.
This isn't something that happens.
Why?
It's apparently we hadn't paid our deductible yet. So I'm not sure if Mom said she's not sure if that's per person or for the account or what.
So they're saying that 265 is a deductible?
No, 250 is deductible and 50 for the copay.
Okay, so well that 250 though will come back from the health savings account.
Okay. It just caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to pay 265.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I paid 65 as well.
You paid 65?
Yeah.
All right. So that they'll pay the rest from the health savings account, so that's fine. Paul DeYoung. Paul DeYoung. We haven't pulled a press plate, though. Press plates don't really impress me all that much. On card auto press plates, I think, are better than. But as a whole, press plates do not impress me much. Look at that! Aquino for the Reds. I think this is our first Aquino autograph. Cincinnati Reds. Aquino auto. Nice. That's pretty. I don't like the ink they use for these. They needed to use a fat pen, a fatter pen than what they did. Brian Lewis. Nice. Congratulations, Brian. Thank goodness. We will take an Aquino autograph. And be happy with it. That might be our first one. That really might be the first one. Kurt Suzuki. I like Suzuki. Yes, Rob, that's my answer. I would think that the white, if they are out of 50, and they're not numbered that way, would sell more than the out of 71. Yes, I would think so. Which either means, what's up, Brian? Which either means A, they're not really out of 50, or B, people like the other ones better because they're chrome, which I think is also a possibility. People just like those better. I would lean towards, I think they look nicer. But then, if they are genuinely out of 50, the whites, and you can get some deals, now's the time to buy them up, because eventually that will correct itself. Eventually that will correct itself. I think they're going by traditional, what it's traditionally been. We just pulled an Aquino auto. We've had 2 autos in the first half. The other one was Puck. So it'd be nice to keep that going. J.A. Happ. Tyler Flowers. Mike Trout. High number. The Angel spot is always that risk reward. You know, I mean, you're obviously paying more because you're got a shot at Trout, and oh, look at that, Mike Trout action. You're looking for Trout and Ohtani, but when they hit, man, they hit. Mike Trout action. Any Mike Trout autograph is a several $100 proposition. Well, a couple, at least. Speaking of Trout, are you going to tell us right now that, Jose, that you're at Long John Silver's eating some fish and chips? Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool. There's a reason why he's the best player in baseball. And those little things just help reinforce that. For sure. There you go. Bellinger did it on a little putt-putt course, Mandy. That doesn't count. He hit it over the clown's head. Is my... Oh, there it is. Tea break. What we need is another autograph out of one of these. That would be awesome. And this one has the chance of being autographed, I think. Pete. Too bad. That would have been awesome. I pulled 2 Trout box topper autos last year. I pulled... Is there a John Kruk auto in this? That would be cool. I pulled a... I pulled one out of Stadium Club in some loose boxes that I was sent, and then I pulled one. I opened a case of yeah, Allen and Ginter, and pulled one out of that. So that was 2. Doggone it. We pulled several Trouts last year too. One of those was out of 5, and one of those was out of 15. And between the 2 of them, I got more than $1,000. Vladdy. Yep, remember that? That was funny. And he flipped his bat around, so he was holding the big end. That was funny. So you're the reason why we got a repeat case. Well, it can't be a repeat case because we have Aquino, and I'm pretty sure that's our first Aquino auto. Now we've covered all the all the big rookies now. Multiples on, we've pulled multiple autos of Alvarez, Nico Horner. I think only one Lux, one Bichette. But we pulled two Petes, two Yastrzemskis, Nolan Ryan. We've actually had a lot of good autos come out of this stuff. And then guys that I still don't know. Did you? Good. Pete. High number. We pulled one gold. We've pulled one patch auto. It's kind of a funny year. Uh-huh. Wow. Don't you hate that, Tom? I appreciate that. But don't you hate that? Move it. Turn it over. What the hell are you doing? See, the thing is, you can't fool me into saying that, you know, into believing that somehow you're so busy that you don't have time to do it. I mean, give me a break. Then, you know, come on. Figure it out. Either get someone in or do less breaks so you can keep up with it. Do something. I'm not going to say who, but I lit somebody up pretty good about a week ago because I bought into a break. And I still have not seen anything from that yet. They didn't even bother to fake it like some of these guys do and print out the label the first day and then don't ship it for a week. Give me a break. You know, at least lie to me and fake it, you know, and print out the thing a week ahead of time. Whatever. I say whatever, but then I'd be more mad if I got any hits. I whiffed. Yes. And that is the whole thing right there in a nutshell. That is the whole thing right there. Chris Bryant, action. And that is why we ship as fast as we do, because it is for the people who like to turn their cards over, which I get it. More power to you. The faster you get them, the better your return's going to be. And that ROI changes so fast with these products from week to week. Between the Wednesday of release and the following Tuesday is your ideal window to get these things going. So if we do a Wednesday break and you can have your cards by, you know, Friday, Saturday, it makes all the difference in the world. Makes all the difference in the world. I think 2 shipping days, hold people's stuff, 2 shipping days is reasonable. Life happens. Life happens, and I understand that life happens for some people. But man, if you cannot turn those things around, if it takes you 6 days, there's something wrong. There's something wrong if it takes you 6 days. You are breaking more product than you should be breaking. I just believe that 100%. Come on, be a good one. Just be a good one. Yeah. Max Muncy for the Dodgers. We haven't hit. And we had that discussion down there at the RIP party. And I just respectfully disagreed with a couple of those people. I just, I understand what they're saying, but I just respectfully disagree. I think that you are obligated to finish that off. And I got a life too. I have more kids than all the people that I talk to down there. I got things going on in my life every single day, but I made someone made a financial commitment with me, and that means there are certain things that I have to live up to on my end. And one of them ain't, I'll get around to it. It is not, I'll get around to it. I think that is the, what they don't care. I've heard that too. Yeah, they do care. Well, my guys are used to it. Yeah, you guys are used to you shipping slow? Okay, well, I got news for your guys. Come over to somebody who breaks as much product as you break and ships 10 times faster than you. And then let's see what happens. Catfish Hunter. See, now you guys made me get on my soapbox. Where you aren't treated like cattle, or like, and the worst thing of all, and I'm going to tell you right now, this I didn't hear at the RIP party, but I heard this from another person recently, is the only reason that I exist, that I am here and able to do this, is because of you guys. It is not the other way around. And someone actually said that to me. And I was like, whoa. Thank you, Brian. That one took me back a little bit. Like, you are the only person that they can buy, who they can buy product from. Like, you are the only breaker out there. Like, somehow that, I don't know. My guys are loyal to me, and they'll keep buying it no matter what. I think that is just one of the most ignorant things you can say. That is not what we want. We want autographs. The one thing that I want to stay, if I had to pick one thing, and some people say, I've heard people, and they, the whole Mr. Big Personality thing with that guy, that was just idiotic. The one thing that I want to stay, that I think is sometimes the hardest thing for people to do, but now that I'm older, and when I was younger I couldn't do it. Now that I'm older, it's easier for me to do, is stay humble. Remember what got you here. Remember how much you enjoy sitting on your butt opening packs of baseball cards all day long. How many people in the world get to do that? And, take care of the people who take care of you, right? I mean, that's this whole ball game. That's this whole ball game. And I do not begrudge anyone their success. I think it is fantastic that the hobby is at a place where people can do this and be successful doing it. But there ain't a whole lot of humble out there. And I personally, I think there needs to be more humble. We've talked about it. It's the problem, honestly, and again, this is the best problem in the world for us to have. And I zero complaints. Before the RIP party, We were 670 people. We're at more than 1,000 now and climbing every single day. I know that is in part to the promotions, but it's also in part to the fact that we've been picking up people from eBay. Every single break we've been picking up new people. So we are just busier and busier and busier. And I just can't do everything that I want to do. And I have to make some, you know, something has to fall by the wayside. I want to do 1,000 subscriber party like we did with 100 and 500. I don't know when we're going to have the time to do that, which is the only reason I haven't planned anything yet. I don't know when we're going to do it. So something like that might have to wait until, you know, the season's over. I mean, we have that much product coming in. And we haven't even been doing this for 2 years. I mean, we haven't even been doing this for 2 years. I would love to know, but I also dread knowing, had we started a year sooner, where we would be at right now. With my allocations, with the size of the business, with what we, you know what I'm saying? I would love to know, but then I don't want to know. But the fact that we are running, that we can comfortably do, the first year we lost money. I'm going to tell you guys this, but the first year we lost money because it is, you're building your chops. And I stayed working the entire year, lost money on the business, but we started making some slow progress. And then the second year we got more loyal, you know, more regulars, and the second year wasn't bad, though we still didn't make any money last year. It was about a wash. We lost a little, but it was about a wash. But there are things that came up that I didn't know would come up. And now we're, you know, the RIP party happened. That changed a lot for us. And you know, we're continuing to grow. eBay has been on fire, and that has helped a lot. You know, it's all good. Look at that, Pete. Black. So, you know, and now it's the different fight. Yes, you all did. It's just what it is, you know. The thing is, I mean, we're still fighting this year. Allocation issues. I mean, we picked up 17 cases of this product, and 12 of them came secondary market. So, you know, I don't have what I need, and we are doing a minimum 10 cases of anything worth anything is the number we want to be at, and so it's, you know, it's fighting the fight. You got to fight the fight all the time. The Tuesday before a product is released, I'm on the phone trying to find what I need, trying to get, you know, a decent price. And that's not a complaint. Hey, look at that, our second silver. It's just the nature of what it is. But I would rather be now where I'm at, that I have to do this, you know, from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed, we are doing something business related. I would rather be doing this, though, than working for somebody else. I'm at home with my kids. You know, if I have to walk away from it for a day, I can walk away from it for a day, and it is what it is. You know, and so and that all comes back around to being humble and thankful for what happens. And I think that if you guys all took a good hard look at it, I think as anyone who buys into breaks, and trust me, I buy into a lot of breaks as well. you know the ones who are, and all of you don't say them because we don't talk about other breakers. We don't talk about other breakers in the feed, but in your mind right now, you all know the ones that have been okay and done okay for you. And I'm not just talking hits, I'm talking the entire package. And the other ones that you guys go, oh man, you know what I'm saying? How are these guys staying in business? I did not. I nailed them in the first spot. But that's the good thing. You taking that out doesn't count. But that's a good thing. There's enough breakers out there that if people don't like me, I get it. You go find someone you like, and there's enough out there that you can. One guy said in an eBay message that he wanted to buy in with me, but he stopped because eBay's too crazy. I don't have an answer to that. I mean, that is what it is. Join the Facebook group. But I can't say that on eBay. If you say that on eBay, you get dinged. And I did get dinged already for that before I knew the rule. So we have nothing but good problems here, which is good. And oh, look at that Bichette autograph. Bichette now. Man, Aquino. And now Bichette. Is that white? There's definitely a little white pop on the corner. Yep. Oh wait, is that a piece of fuzz? That might be a extra little bit of something on there, but I think it's a ding. So that one right there has a little. Who has the Blue Jays? Is that you, Ryan? Bichette. Nice. Turning into a good case. Toronto Blue Jays. Zach. Yeah, that was a nice one. 2 good autographs so far. I'm happy about that. And 3 autographs overall, so I'm happy about that. But again, I mean, ultimately, and then I'm going to drop it. For me, I will, if it ended tomorrow, we would be fine. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. I mean, I've got a master's degree, for heaven's sakes, so I just go use it. But the best part of this has been for me is meeting so many good people, and I enjoy that more than I enjoy any other part of this experience. Is, you know, and we have a lot of good people in the group, which is so nice. It's so good to go in every day. We go in and we don't, you know, there's no brawls, there's no foolishness. AJ Puck, or not, is it AJ Puck? Anyway, it was Puck for the A's. Puck for the A's, that's what I'm trying to say. Everyone gets along pretty well, you know. That's not what I'm shooting for, but thank you. Yes, AJ Puke. But I mean, we do, right? It's a good place. It's a good place. I mean, you know, no one I think feels, which I hope no one feels, obligated to buy into every single break, because there's never an expectation anyone's going to do any of that ever. And I hate to use the phrase safe environment, because that's not what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. But it's a you know, it's a chill, which is kind of the vibe I want to have. Give each other some grief, we do, and you know, enjoy it. Enjoy hanging around with baseball cards. I had somebody ask me that too. It was kind of funny, and I thought for a second, Tom's opening a can of worms. I thought for a second when this person asked me this, I had somebody join because of the RIP party, and he said, "What is the what is the minimum I need to spend every month in order to stay in the group? And for half a second I thought, here's an opportunity. But then I was like, no. I told him you never have to buy in. The only expectation is that you follow the rules, and outside of following the rules, whatever. If you never buy in, you're still welcome here. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? But again, I think that, I don't ever want to be that guy. I would not break with that guy. I wouldn't break with that guy. We're so important that in order for you to be here with us, you have to spend $250 a month. If you don't, whatever. I mean, there's nobody like that, but I wouldn't want to be that guy. I don't want to join anything, you have to join this in order, whatever. And you still haven't lived up to it yet. It was $1,000 a week, Addison. A week. You're way behind. Get on it. Are you watching the Animal Planet thing?
Yeah, we finished that.
But there's like 17 of them. Go keep watching it.
Okay.
And then I want you to write 4 paragraphs on why marsupials are better than monkeys.
Do you even know what a marsupial is?
No.
But you'll learn it if you watch that. You're bored out of your mind watching TV, aren't you? You want to play your game.
I was talking about you, Dad. You know
I know what a marsupial. Why would I say that if I don't know what a marsupial is? Man.
buzzword?
Marsupial is an animal that cooks well in a liquid broth, a thick broth. Right? Marsupial.
No.
They are the ones that taste the best when you cook them low and slow.
Australian, sure.
What? I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. That's what the pocket's for. Extra soup. Did I get your flowers? You sent me flowers? Oh. Must be the one that the puppy ate today. Speaking of puppies eating something, Floppy caught himself a squirrel. I didn't know Floppy was a squirrel killer until today, but evidently he is. He caught himself a squirrel and dispatched it. I am not someone who likes killing animals, but you want all-purpose flour, or do you want baking flour, or do you want almond flour? Which flour do you want? It's probably easiest on Amazon. Well, it doesn't matter. Amazon will have it all there in 2 days, so you let me know what kind of flour you want. I've never heard of Rose's flour. You're going to have to... Oh, look. Is that a brand?
Wait, what animal did you say?
Marsupial.
I don't want you... I just want you guys to watch those. That's all. I'm just messing with you. Just watch them. Sending roses would imply that I did something wrong. And whatever word that was, going to be there, my dear Mandy, is where we part ways. Hot box coming up.
You missed again.
4 Roses, is that a brand, Tom? Of flour that I could buy for Mandy? I didn't know you were into baking, but as long as you are. Miguel Cabrera, Tigers. Sunflowers, sunflowers? Tigers. And now I have the ability to have super chat. Ooh, super chat. We're going to rename ours Goober Chat, and then we're going to put Garrick down there. Garrick will be the only member of Goober Chat. You can now make people pay more money to talk to you while you're on your feed. That's another thing that I think is just completely and totally idiotic and ridiculous. Why would I pay more so you will acknowledge me? You should be. I insulted you a little bit. But, you know, just a little bit. Why would I pay more? What would any of you get out of paying me more? So I will what? Acknowledge you in chat? I mean, give me a break. Anyone who is in this business who has super chat, to me, yeah, forget it. Please, go stuff your super chat somewhere. If I'm not good enough to talk to you normal, man, I ain't spending no money with you at all. Super chat. And if you feel a need to pay more money to have somebody pay attention to you, go get a parrot. Come in here and hang out with us. You don't have to buy in. Just come and talk to us. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you free of charge. No super chat. Idiotic. And no, I'm not going to change my mind. And yes, what I just said is anybody who's doing that is an idiot. You can take that clip right out of my video. You can post it wherever you want, and I will stand by it and back it up every single time. Super chat. Victor Robles. Who knew this was going to be a soapbox break? I'm going to have to rename it. On my soapbox. This is why I need to have. Start doing a vlog posts. You know, just 10 minutes of me being full of crap like I am and saying what I want to say. No. Do I think the Rockies, they don't have a shot. There's no way in heck they have a shot at 94 games this year. Negative. No. Something had to seriously go wrong. Oh, geez. Something would have to seriously go wrong with the Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks, who I think are both going to be over 500, for the Rockies to get over 500. And, you know, honestly, you might have three teams because San Diego, San Diego, they're starting to look a little bit better here. And I mean that the way that it came out. If you're paying for Super Chat and it's something you enjoy, more power to you. But paying more money so you can talk to some dude who opens baseball cards for a living, if he's too good to talk to you normal, then you don't need him. Super Chat. Or it starts with the fact that I can't shut my big dumb mouth up. Either way. I would like to be able to do that, but I mean it's not going to be long until we're comfortably doing, and I have kind of decided that I'm going to just maintain my eBay flow no matter what. So it's not going to be long before we're in the 3 case a day break, and that's it. That's all I got. What is Super Chat? So after you get 1,000 subscribers, I can enable Super Chat, and people they can pay me money every month to be the important ones in chat. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. See that? I knew you would. I knew you would, Marie. That's why you're my favorite Dodger fan. I knew you would. Slap her for me. Action, Justin Verlander. Good. Good. You deserve it. Thank you, Marie. Isn't that ridiculous? I honestly would like to do one. I think it would be fun. And I honestly pay enough attention to baseball that I feel like I would be without being. Yeah, can they? There's something like that. It's like, to me, it's like being on what's that other one? Twitch. People can give you money and stuff, and I know you want to do something. Pay people to be in your super chat. Give them $5 a month. So, because most people's chat sucks. Let's be honest. Most chat is pretty boring to sit in there and watch. There's one person talking to the breaker, and the breaker not talking to anybody. Ah, there we go. Is our first Frenchie. James McCann. Mandy told me last night, Marie, that if I called you, that you would agree with her, and that I would be in more trouble. And I told her, Mandy you're in trouble with Marie if I tell her what's going on. Juan Soto, don't be out of here. What are you leaving us for? Just because Marie beats you doesn't mean you have to leave us. Yeah, I mean, again, I just, and what are you going to tip me for? Then it becomes, and my problem with that too, Rob, then it becomes a norm, right? So let's say I pull you some big Mets autograph, and then you tip me. Well, then what does it become? Every time you get a hit somewhere, somebody's going to tip you something, and then you come to expect it, or they feel like they have to, or you know what I'm saying? Just all ignorant stuff. I'll leave that money on the table. Go spend that $5 you were going to tip me on a Happy Meal for your kids. Go save that $5 up and buy into another break of ours. I mean, the tip part, I get it, and I would appreciate it, but I don't know. Again, you're opening packs of baseball cards. I'm not performing brain surgery here. This is not rocket science. This is a Ranger. Hi, I'm Dune. Give me free money. Look at that. He's not a part of the Rangers. He's an actual Texas Ranger. And I'm going to leave it like that. Come and join my super chat. Heck, while I'm at it, I think I'm going to start a Patreon. And my Patreon will be, you should all give me money every month because I'm special. I want to fly and see the Giants play every quarter. Once every 3 months I want to fly. Everyone else should be a part of my Patreon so that I can fly to San Francisco and see the Giants. I'm not going to actually do anything for you or add anything that's going to be worth a crap. But when I'm in San Francisco, I'll think about you. You're saying the tips make sense? Daggone, Michael Conforto. I want another autograph. If that's what you're saying, Rob, at its core, yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, and it's like with Patreon. You see Patreon people doing that. At its core, I get that, but I think then it becomes an unnecessary expectation, and who in the end benefits from that? Do the people buying into the breaks benefit from that, or does the breaker benefit from that? And then, you know, what is the expectation for me as a breaker? You know what I'm saying? I think it's just silliness all the way around. If you want to tip me, say, hey, I really enjoyed your break. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for the hits. We'll see you next time. That is the best tip of all. We'll see you next time. I got a message today from somebody. You're saying stream breaks and then people give you tips based on the stream? This is probably a much more complicated conversation than, I mean, much more not complicated conversation than what I'm seeing.
Dad,
What?
you can't watch the videos.
Why?
The internet did not go down, but your computer will not load.
Dooney,
I've tried opening a new tab and then it's just on the.
can you go check my tower upstairs and see what's going on
It's
with it?
just on Google Chrome and it won't like load anything.
All right. And then people tip the stream. I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk an easier way. We'll talk an easier way. I'll let you explain it to me. If anybody should be giving back, it should be the breakers giving back. The breakers giving back to the people who are buying in, not the other way around. Not the other way around, because you're supporting me. You know what I'm saying? So that lets me do what I want to do. So if there's something that needs to be given, super chat, maybe I should pay you $5 a month so you will come and talk to me. What is going on here? Not the other way around. It's like sending in. Yes. That exactly right, Ryan. It's like sending cards to somebody so they'll give you a mention on your YouTube video. Really? Really? I mean, honestly, keep your cards. Don't send people. What is... We have a need to be... that I guess that I don't understand. To have everybody love us, or everybody know who we are and want to, you know what I'm saying? Or to get a mention so this will happen and that'll happen and the other thing. Yeah, I remember that one, Rob. That was pretty cool. It was actually game used. Have we pulled any Padres? I think only high numbers. I don't think we've had any Padres hits yet. But we'll recap in a box in a few packs. Those are my favorite ones too, when they actually look like they've been used. I mean, honestly, how hard would it be for Topps just to rub a little dirt on it? Hey, before we cut this up, let's rub a little dirt on it. Look, there's an old peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Somebody rub that on there. Oh, yeah, we did. You're right, Tom. We hit a Machado action. You are right. We did hit a Machado action. Oh, Nico Horner. Action. So we've hit Bichette action, Horner action. We haven't hit an Alvarez. We haven't hit a Lux. This case. For a split second, I thought this was an autograph, but it's almost as good. We just want an autograph in this last box. That's what we want. He plays for the Cubs, Ryan. He plays for the Cubs. That's as much action as he's going to get this year. He plays for the Cubs. You guys forget who these guys play for? What kind of action are you going to get winning 70 games? And no, I don't think the Cubs will only win 70 games. That's just the first number that came out of my mouth. But again, I don't know. I just don't know how things benefit the person on the other end. You know what I'm saying? How does it benefit anyone? Let's say people, I put something up there and you didn't send me stuff at, you know, how does that benefit you? You're giving up your stuff for me, so I will mention you on a feed that, you know, millions of people ain't seeing nothing. This one is noticeably lighter. Huh, that's weird. Ain't nothing in it. Man, I picked that up and it sure felt lighter. Maybe you should spend a little bit more time, and this is not the you guys in, this is a breaker. Maybe if you spend a little bit more time worried about the breaks and getting your cards to your people on time and doing the things that you're supposed to do as a breaker, and less time worried about who's going to give you 50-cent tip every single time you pull out a common of theirs, things would be a little bit better for everyone. Maybe if you got rid of your super chat and just made an attempt to talk to your people a little bit more, talk to people who are in the feed. Sorry, I forgot the last box mojo. I was on my soapbox. I'll wait for a minute. Maybe that would be something that you could do. Oh man, this has to be the hot box, right? Because we haven't hit it yet. We've had the hot box happen last. This will be the third time because this should be it. And no, I really don't care if you share that with other people. And you know what? Come say something to me about it. That's what I say. Come tell me I'm wrong. Well, that's just the way for you. That's just not the way for me. Okay, fine. It's not the way for you, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to say it. This is why we'll never be the most popular breaker in the world. And thank the Lord for that. It is! We got the hot box. Okay, so everyone at the end of this hot box is going to vote. Is it a 1, which means it sucks? A 3, which means it had some minor things. A 5, well, we got a star or two. A 7, hey, look, a rookie. And a star. Or a 9, there's no 10. There's no 10. A 9 means, wow, that was one heck of a box. That's what we're wondering about. After 2 packs, I am going to say 1. It's not going to be a 0. Rob, don't be negative. Don't see. Garrick is rubbing off on you. Don't let Garrick rub off on you. Thank you, Mark. I just want to open baseball cards. Christian Walker did not help us. 6. 6 is not one of the numbers, Ryan Addison. 13579. 13579. That's our problem with us. We got a bunch of troublemakers. Our feed is full of troublemakers. And that's the way we like it. Samarja. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! I think we just went up to 5. We just went up to 5. You know, Rob, I would have to agree with that sentiment. But then you're never really happy either because you're always expecting things to be bad. You know, you never really... I would rather be happy with low expectations. Not low expectations, with what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Realistic expectations. My expectation in every break is that I will walk away with a pile of Giants baseball cards, and if I get any hits on top of that, I'm very happy. 15? I don't know that we're at 15 now. If we pull out a big fat auto, 2, or we get a Willie Mays, then I think we're there. Jack Flaherty. So an auto out of this box would probably push it to a 7. No matter who the auto is. No matter who the auto is. That did not help us. Okay, so we're still hanging around at 5. Oh man, it would be a 9 for sure. Cutsig takes it to 9 for sure. Cutsig takes it to a 9 for sure. Jeff McNeil. Adam Eaton did not help us. And again, isn't this the way that it should be? A blue ink Pete? Okay, blue ink Pete is what we're going for then. Isn't this the way that it should be? We come in, we're playing with baseball cards. Come in and let's hang out and play with baseball cards, for heaven's sakes. Let's talk about baseball cards. Let's open some packs. Let's see what comes in. Let's be disappointed. Let's be happy. Let's not be... Oh my Lord! If he doesn't acknowledge me today, I'll just die.
Had to restart your computer.
That's fine. JD does not help it. Mandy really left us. Marie must have really hit her. I hope she didn't have to go to the emergency room. Real Muto keeps us at a 5. Isn't it kind of nice, though, that the last box is the hot box, right? You're building up your anticipation, even though our hot boxes have been mostly lukewarm boxes. You're building up your anticipation, and then you're like, all right, last box is a hot box, so you know we're going to get some purples out of it. Ah! Boo! Boo. So only 3 autos, but 2 out of the 3 were excellent. And Puck's not bad. I mean, Puck has some... She's going to get me eventually. At some point, we'll go back to Florida, and she'll take it out on me when we're down there, I'm sure. Yeah, it might be. We might be able to make a jersey. Anyone want to make a Conforto jersey? Uh-oh, we got a white. Okay, big white. Xander Bogaerts doesn't help us. Laureano does not really help us. I mean, Xander Bogaerts is nice, but if this were Pete Alonso or Vladdy or Tatis, I mean, then that might push us to a 7. Yeah, it might be. We'll do a recap here in a sec.
I'm assuming this flashback card just goes with whoever.
Oh, did I leave one of the extra ones? Yeah.
Starbucks flashback.
Yeah, just throw it in. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's this sense of belonging that I like. Not for me, but for, that people can know that they can come and hang out. I couldn't tell you when I've been actually angry about anything in here. A couple of times I've been a little tiff, a little tiff here and there. But yeah, but this is fun, right? We come in, we hang out, we chat. Everyone can. Oh man, he fools me every time. And you know that you're never worried about what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? You aren't worried about if I don't buy in, is someone going to say something to me? Am I going to be? You're not worried about any of that foolishness. You're just coming in and hanging out. Urshela does not help us any. You're part of the crew. And you'll be a part of the crew as long as you want to be. Unless you do something really dumb and I have to, And life happens. Sometimes you get angry about things and then it goes away and then you fix it, and you know what I'm saying? But overall, yeah, I'm happy with our sense of Nico Horner again. Action. Nico Horner action times 2. Nico Horner action times 2. Yeah. That's never been a prerequisite, and it never will be a prerequisite, of anything. I will admit to you guys that I do get a little, I sometimes see people who are in the buy-sell trade that I don't even know who these people are. And then I see 45 listings from somebody and I'm like, you know what? But that's why I try to stay out of the buy-sell trade and let Mandy and CL handle it. Is that I would treat it much differently. It's like when I popped in the other day and I'm like, yeah, we're getting rid of everything but baseball. I got a couple of messages about that. Did I do something wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. I just decided to make a, We've hit this card at least 3 times now that I can think of. 3 different ones. Hey, like a giant. But on the other side of that too, there are a lot of people who not a lot of people, but there are people who ask me for a favor, or can I pay Friday or whatever. Yeah, and I think that's the kind of thing I like, is that they know that they can ask me that, and I'm like, yeah, it's no big deal. It's perfectly fine, and that they can, they aren't going to get a lot of goofiness about something like that, or I have certain people and they pay once a week, but they always pay, so that's always good. I have people who just send me about every day a message, hey dude, what's going on, what's happening? I think that's great, and I respond to them, and I think we're still out of 5, guys. Nico Horner. All right, we're out of 7 because of Nico. We're out of 7 because I forgot about Nico. So we have got to have something happen in these last 2 packs to make it a 9. But Nico gives us a 7. Bichette. Still don't have a Willie Mays. Look, Michael Conforto. I've never seen that before. For me, I think that Garrick, I appreciate that the money will come if you don't let the e-check bounce. But even with that guy, I wasn't mean when I sent the email. I was just very matter of fact about it. I know you've bought into a lot of our breaks, but you knew the e-check thing is not something I accept. I let it go through because it's you, but it didn't clear, and I can't, I got to make this happen. So I hope you understand. And for his part, he was very apologetic. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry I screwed up. I didn't intend for it to happen. I understand you got to do what you got to do. Because I think if you handle the other things, the money will take care of itself. Do the other things right, do the important things right, and the money will take care of itself. And the way talking to other people, the way people talk to you, it'll all take care of itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Now we're gonna have to have reason to. We're gonna have to do. Yeah, I think they all are, aren't they? Aren't they all high number? It seems like there's a completely different checklist for those. Okay, here's 2 of these. I forget. Now let's separate these out. I'm going to do this like I did with this last break with these guys, unless somebody has a real issue with it. There's 2 of those. I just went through after I got done and just randomed everything off. Just took care of it then. It just belabors something, not belabors, that wasn't the word I was looking for. Just lengthens something that doesn't need to be lengthened. Two of those. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these that I will random off. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 for me. 3 for the Padres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Okay, these will take care of. These will just randomly go to everyone. Huh? All right, so let's do the recap first. Nope, you didn't miss the sweetener. We're going to do the sweetener last. We're going to do the recap first, then we're going to do the Jordan Aquino, and then we're going to do then we'll do the giveaway. All right, so here's our recap. Arenado. Puck was our. No, that's it. They're all done. You have everything. Nice. You're almost as fast as your mom. Your mom she can sort. Phew. She's got some speed. I mean, every break I don't know how she stayed ahead of me on the Dawn Rest last night. That was pretty impressive.
Well, she also I was half helping her.
Because that is not an easy product to. It's very easy to, with the Chicago, New York clubs to have mistakes happen. But man, she's on it. I am not unhappy with the break. Would I have liked, honestly, to have one more big something? I would have. Rick Runday, Ed Stroud, he's going to the Rangers. Buddy Bradford, I thought he was the Indians rookie from this year, right? Isn't there a BB that's Indians rookie this year? And look, it's Dune on the Cubs and Luis Alvarado. All right, so these relic thingies: Blackman, Torres, Turner, Conforto, Urshela, Contreras, and Real Muto. Out of 999, Correa, DeYoung, Pete, and Muncy. We're just going to do whatever. Doesn't matter. 4 of the Chrome Refractor: Santana, Bogarts, Walker, and Hudson. We have not really pulled anyone major out of this. No big rookies that I can recall. And I don't think we pulled any big rookies out of the whites either. Or, Gallagher, Muncy, Dixon, and DeYoung, which is a little bit disappointing to me. 1 French back, James McCann, Chicago White Sox. 2 silvers, LeMahieu and Devers. I'm sorry, Lemahieu. Okay, so let's go with the, let me check and make sure these are all action. Okay, they are. So 2 Bichette, so there's Bichette 1, there's Trout, that's nice. Chris Bryant, Cody Bellinger, Verlander. Nico Horner 2. Oh, Nico Horner 2. That was Bo Bichette. My bad. Machado, Arenado, and Lindor. So I'm happy with that. 2 Nicos and a Bichette. No mini. And no flip stock either. And then 3 autographs. AJ Puck was 1, and then 1 each of Bo Bichette and Aquino. I mean, how can you complain about that? It was pretty solid where autographs and things are concerned. I still wish our colors, we were getting some better names on the colors. We haven't yet. I think I said that already, didn't I? So I'll try not to repeat myself all the time. All right, so let me get this set up with random.org. We will give away this. Well, not give it away, but figure out the home, and then we will do the giveaway. Okay, let's turn on the display capture, and we're going to say Astros. That's how you spell Astros. TROS, and all right, hands. REDS. There. Randomize it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, it saved the Astros the whole time, didn't it? Okay, let me get the right thing here. Jeez. Okay, so this one's going to the Astros. After 10 rolls, it is the Astros. Okay, so that's going to the Astros. So let me take this back off because I don't want you to see all my emails. All those angry emails from Mandy. But I have a list. Oh, look, I got paid. Somebody gave me money. There we go. List randomizer. This one there should be, hold on, I'm just setting it up and then I'll bring it back live. There should be 24 names on this list because we have 24 spots. So if you bought more than one spot, then you're on this list more than one time. So Beth is on here, I think, 3 times. I think Ken has 2 teams. Yep, Ryan, Mark Garrison.
Oh, geez, I wish you would have told me you wanted them in that format. I wouldn't have.
Zach David's on here, I think, 3 times.
I wouldn't have unstacked them.
That's no big deal. 25. Did I miscount? Hold on, let me go. Give me a second here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Uh-oh. We have an extra name. Let me figure out who it is.
Hold on. I can go over and pull the list up on the computer and just read them off to you.
Oh, you know what I did? Look, here's what I did. I messed up Beth.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I did. So I'll fix that. And then I'll bring it live. Okay. Let's go. X. All right. All right, so now I'll bring this live, display capture that again. All right, there's our 24 names. Mark, Ray, Zach, Brian, Beth, Ken, Ray, Ryan, Zach, Tom, Ryan, different Ryans. Jonathan, Terry, Ken, Sean, this is Sean. I guess this is Sean and True, I don't know. Mark, Terry, Rob, Beth again, Ray, Ryan, Brian, and Beth. Everyone got that? Let me click back over.
Is there any of these that are okay to be sorted?
I'm gonna,
Photos?
yeah, I'm gonna take some photos. So everyone see that? Hold on, let me pull out the ones. I'll just pull out the ones I'm gonna take pictures of real quick. That's about it. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's our winner, Zach David. Zach David. Can everyone see that? Zach David for this one. So congratulations, Zach. Sorry, I had to get everything together. All right, Zach is the winner of our first mystery giveaway. And the second mystery giveaway will happen tomorrow. So there you go, guys. There's our break. I think another solid break. It's always good when you get rookie autographs in there. Again, still waiting for some more big color hits, but the rest of it I'm okay with. So again, if you're going to buy into eBay as well, make sure you're waiting so I can get the proper shipping taken care of for you guys. So thank you all for buying in. Thank you all for being a part of what we do. Thank you for listening to me rant and rave like a lunatic from time to time. I appreciate that a lot. You guys all have a fantastic night. Even if you're not going to buy in tonight, come out and hang out on eBay and chat if you don't have anything else going on. I'd love to have people to talk to. So thank you all again. As always, we appreciate you guys greatly. We're going to get these sorted and start getting them boxed up so we can move on to the next break.
Already sorted.
So you guys have a great night, and we will talk to you soon.